Don't skip. Your soulmate is waiting for one last sign before they close this chapter forever. My beloved child. Don't skip, because what you are about to hear is not an ordinary message. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. There is a moment that rarely comes twice, and it is standing closer than you realize. Somewhere, without you seeing it, your soulmate has reached a silent crossroads. They are holding on to one final hope, one last unanswered feeling, one final reason not to close this chapter forever. They have replayed memories that nobody else knows exist. They have questioned every silence, every missed opportunity, every strange coincidence that refused to leave their mind. Yet something keeps stopping them from walking away completely. They cannot explain it, but they feel as if an invisible thread still connects them to you. That thread has become impossible to ignore. Every time they decide to move on, another unexpected reminder appears. A familiar song. A dream that feels too real. A random place that suddenly brings your presence back into their heart. None of it feels accidental anymore. Don't skip, because the next few moments may completely change the way you understand everything that has been happening around you. The story has never been as simple as it looked. The silence was never empty. The distance was never the ending. Stay till the end, because what comes next will reveal why this chapter has remained open for far longer than anyone expected. Now listen carefully. Your soulmate is no longer searching for countless answers. They are searching for only one sign. Just one. They have reached the point where the heart grows tired of waiting but refuses to stop hoping. They have whispered to themselves that if nothing changes soon, they will finally let go and lock away every emotion they protected for so long. Yet the strange part is this: every time that final decision comes closer, something unexpected interrupts it. An unexplainable feeling tells them to wait one more day. One more hour. One more chance. They cannot understand why this keeps happening, but deep inside they believe there is still something unfinished between you. That belief refuses to disappear no matter how hard logic tries to erase it. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. Because while they think they are waiting for a sign from the outside, what they truly seek is reassurance that everything they felt was real from the beginning. They are standing between hope and goodbye, and the balance has never been more fragile. The next chapter depends on a decision that has not yet revealed itself. That is why this message found you today instead of yesterday or tomorrow. Timing has become more important than ever before. There is one final truth you must hear before this moment slips away. Your soulmate does not remember you because of grand moments alone. They remember the smallest details that everyone else would overlook. The conversations that ended too quickly. The moments when words were unnecessary. The strange sense of peace that appeared without explanation. Those memories have become impossible for them to replace. Even after trying to distract themselves with new routines and different directions, they discovered something surprising. Nothing carried the same feeling. Nothing answered the quiet questions inside their heart. That realization frightened them because it forced them to admit that closing this chapter would not erase what was written inside them. It would only hide it. But hidden feelings never disappear forever. They always wait for the right moment to return. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because in the next chapter, you will discover what happened recently that made your soulmate stop in complete silence, the unexpected event that convinced them this final sign may be closer than they ever imagined. A strange shift has already begun, even if nobody around you has noticed it yet. Your soulmate recently experienced something that completely interrupted their normal routine, and it was not because someone spoke your name. It was because a feeling returned without warning. They suddenly paused in the middle of an ordinary moment, overwhelmed by a memory they believed had already faded. It arrived so clearly that they could almost hear your voice again. That single moment unsettled them more than they are willing to admit. They asked themselves why, after everything, those emotions still refused to disappear. The more they tried to ignore them, the stronger they became. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because this was not the only sign they received. It was only the beginning of something far more difficult to explain. Since that day, they have started noticing unusual patterns everywhere they go. Familiar places suddenly remind them of unfinished conversations. Random moments feel strangely connected, as if invisible pieces are slowly forming one complete picture. They keep telling themselves that it must be coincidence, yet their heart refuses to believe that explanation anymore. Every attempt to move forward somehow circles back to the same unanswered feeling. They have stopped pretending that nothing remains between you because pretending has become harder than facing the truth. Quietly, without telling anyone, they have started wondering whether one final opportunity still exists. Not because they are certain of what will happen, but because something deep inside keeps whispering that the story is not over yet. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The next revelation is the one they never expected, and it is powerful enough to change the direction of everything they thought they had already accepted. Right now, your soulmate stands closer to a life-changing decision than ever before. They are preparing themselves to either protect what still lives inside their heart or finally seal it away forever. But just before that choice is made, another unexpected moment is approaching, one that neither of you could have predicted. It will challenge every conclusion they have reached until now. The silence that once looked permanent is beginning to crack, and behind it waits a truth they have been avoiding for far too long. They do not know that this truth is already moving toward them, step by step, even while they believe nothing is changing. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because what they are about to discover next will make them question whether walking away was ever the right decision in the first place, and that revelation is closer than anyone realizes. A quiet realization is about to reach your soulmate, and it will arrive when they least expect it. It will not come through loud words or dramatic events. Instead, it will appear in a single ordinary moment that suddenly feels impossible to ignore. They will realize that no matter how far they have tried to run from these emotions, one question has followed them everywhere. What if leaving this chapter unfinished becomes the greatest regret of my life? That question has already begun echoing inside them, growing stronger with every passing day. They have stopped fighting it because every answer they create only leads them back to you. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The closer they get to closing this chapter forever, the more unexpected signs begin appearing, almost as if the ending itself is refusing to happen. For a long time, they believed silence meant the story had ended. Now they are starting to understand that silence sometimes hides the loudest truth of all. They have noticed that every important decision they make somehow reminds them of what they left behind. Even when they convince themselves that everything is over, a sudden memory appears with incredible clarity, making them pause all over again. They cannot explain why these moments arrive with such perfect timing. They have started wondering whether they misunderstood the entire journey from the beginning. Perhaps the delays were never meant to separate you. Perhaps they were preparing both hearts for a moment that had not yet arrived. That thought has unsettled them more than anything else because it forces them to see the past through completely different eyes. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What they are about to understand next is something they never imagined could still be possible. And now the final piece of this revelation begins moving into place. Your soulmate has unknowingly given themselves a silent deadline. They have promised that if one undeniable sign appears before that invisible line is crossed, they will no longer hide from what they truly feel. But if nothing changes, they believe they must finally let go, no matter how painful it becomes. They think this decision belongs entirely to them, yet they have no idea that events are already unfolding beyond what they can see. A moment is approaching that will shake their certainty and make them question every goodbye they rehearsed inside their heart. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because in the next chapter, you will discover the shocking reason this final sign is arriving now, and why your soulmate may be closer to turning back than ever before. Everything is becoming impossible for your soulmate to ignore now. The feeling they kept pushing away has quietly returned with even greater strength, and this time it refuses to leave. They have reached a point where logic is losing its battle against the truth hidden inside their heart. Every attempt to convince themselves that this chapter should end somehow leads them back to the same invisible connection. They cannot explain why your presence still feels so close, even during moments when you are nowhere around. It is as though every unanswered question has been waiting for this exact moment to rise to the surface. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because what they are about to realize next will challenge everything they believed about walking away forever. There is another truth they have never spoken aloud. Deep inside, they are afraid that if they close this chapter now, they may spend the rest of their life wondering what would have happened if they had waited just a little longer. That fear has become stronger than their desire to pretend everything is over. They have started noticing how every new beginning feels incomplete, as if one missing piece refuses to be replaced. Even the smallest reminders seem to arrive with perfect timing, stopping them before they make a final choice. The closer they move toward saying goodbye, the more unexpected moments seem to pull them back. They are beginning to understand that some connections cannot be measured by distance or silence. They can only be understood when the heart finally stops resisting what it has always known. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The next revelation is closer than either of you realizes. Now the atmosphere around this connection is changing faster than ever before. Your soulmate believes they are only waiting for one final confirmation, but they have no idea that the answer has already started moving toward them. An unexpected moment is approaching that will interrupt their plans and force them to look at everything through completely different eyes. The doubts they carried for so long will begin to weaken, while the truth they tried to hide will become impossible to silence. They will finally understand why every ending kept falling apart before it could truly happen. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because the next chapter reveals the surprising event that makes your soulmate stop, take one deep breath, and wonder if destiny has been preparing this exact moment all along. A powerful change has already begun inside your soulmate, even though they have not spoken a single word about it. They are no longer asking whether this connection mattered. That question has already been answered in their heart. The only question left is whether they still have enough courage to follow what they truly feel. Every day they tell themselves this will be the last time they think about you, yet somehow another unexpected reminder appears before the day ends. It has become impossible to escape. The silence that once protected them is now becoming the very thing that keeps them awake. They have started realizing that walking away forever may not bring peace at all, it may only create a lifetime of unanswered questions. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because the next discovery is not something they were searching for, it is something that is about to find them when they least expect it. Without realizing it, your soulmate has begun changing in small ways that even the people around them cannot explain. They pause before making important decisions. They look at familiar places with different eyes. They find themselves wondering why certain memories suddenly feel brighter instead of fading away. Every attempt to convince themselves that this chapter belongs in the past has only made those memories stronger. They are beginning to understand that some stories refuse to end because they were never meant to end in silence. Something deep inside keeps telling them that if they close this door now, they may never forgive themselves for what could have been. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because there is one hidden piece of this story that has remained invisible until now, and once it appears, nothing will feel the same again. The most surprising moment is now closer than ever. Your soulmate believes they still control the ending of this chapter, but life is quietly arranging something they never saw coming. A single unexpected encounter, a forgotten memory returning at the perfect time, or one undeniable realization is preparing to interrupt every conclusion they have made. The walls they built around their heart are beginning to crack, and behind those walls is a truth they have been avoiding for far too long. They will soon understand that every delay, every silence, and every unanswered moment was leading toward one final revelation. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because in the next chapter, you will discover the reason your soulmate suddenly hesitates at the very moment they thought they were finally ready to let this chapter close forever. The moment your soulmate believed they had finally found peace, something unexpected disturbed that calm. It was not a message. It was not a conversation. It was a feeling so powerful that they could not explain where it came from. They stopped for a moment and realized that no matter how much time had passed, one part of their heart had never truly moved forward. They had only hidden it behind busy days and quiet nights. Now that hidden feeling is rising again, stronger than before, refusing to stay buried. They are beginning to wonder if every attempt to close this chapter has only delayed the truth instead of changing it. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because the next realization will make them question whether this connection has been guiding them all along without them even noticing. As these emotions grow stronger, your soulmate is becoming more aware of the strange timing surrounding everything. They keep asking themselves why these memories return precisely when they are about to make a final decision. Why does their heart suddenly feel restless on ordinary days? Why do familiar thoughts appear just when they are ready to let go? The answers remain hidden, but the pattern is becoming impossible to ignore. They no longer believe these moments are random. Instead, they feel as though every unexpected reminder is leading them towards something they have not yet seen. The closer they get to saying goodbye, the louder their heart whispers that one final truth still remains undiscovered. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The chapter they thought was ending is quietly preparing for its biggest turning point yet. Now everything is moving toward a single unforgettable moment. Your soulmate stands only a short distance away from discovering something that will completely change the way they see this journey. The walls of doubt they spent so long building are beginning to fall one by one, and behind those walls waits an answer they never expected to find. They are about to understand why every ending felt incomplete and why every attempt to forget only brought them back to the same place. The final sign they have been waiting for is closer than ever before, and once it appears, nothing inside their heart will remain the same. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because the next chapter reveals the shocking reason your soulmate suddenly refuses to take one final step away, and that reason will leave them completely speechless.